Yo, what is up, guys? This is podcast number 18. We've been a while for a long time, but it's alright, we're back.
I say 18 in Spanish? I forgot. I didn't pay attention in class.
Is it a... Yeah.
It's something nacho. Nacho.
Did you say nacho?
No, I'm messing up.
Not nachos. It's definitely not nachos.
I forgot.
It's like acho.
I know.
No,
that's the
yeah, it's
ochenta. Ochenta is,
No, it's something nacho, right? Something
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
sweet in French.
how do you say like in the tins and then?
I have no idea. I didn't pay attention to Spanish class, so I don't know.
Quince.
Yeah, this is so dumb.
No, we gotta get this.
Yeah, we gotta do this. How do you say 18 in Spanish? 18.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have to say the 10
DC's 10,
and then the ocho. Yeah.
DC Ocho. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what episode.
All right. Yeah. So DC Ocho. We're on episode DC Ocho.
Little translation there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're chilling.
Chilling. Oh man, it's been a minute. We had a lot of podcasts, but hey, things happen.
Yeah, can't really. I don't know. I'm thinking about putting them out, but at the same time, it's difficult.
We can just blame it on Rona.
Yeah.
Just blame it on Rona.
Blame it on COVID.
We're facing unprecedented times.
Yeah, we're facing unprecedented time. We got the Reddit bros, handing it to the Wall Street dudes.
Yeah.
Unprecedented times. We can't really explain it.
We don't have time for Robinhood and podcasting.
Yeah, no,
it's either Robinhood or it's podcasting. Man, which one you got to choose? And then there's cryptocurrency. So, I mean, there's literally just too much to juggle at one time. So, one had to take a back seat, and it was fighting.
Anyways, speaking of COVID, COVID-19 bill. Well, another one. Biden introduced the.
I don't know if it's the COVID-19 bill.
Well, it's the American Rescue Plan.
It's a stimulus package.
Stimulus package, which includes a $15 minimum wage by 2025. I think
Major loves
vaccination funding, a lot of money for schools. Major loves corporate Dems.
Yeah, no, let's get Major's opinion on this, since he loves the corporate Dems.
I really
he loves this. He loves this bill passed. He loves everything about this bill. He worships everything about this bill.
I still don't know.
He'd literally kill for everything that's in this bill.
For this bill.
So let's send it to Major and let's get his analysis on this wonderful bill that's been passed. I mean, this is up there with Social Security getting passed from FDR. So let's head it on to Major right here.
It's a heavy hitter.
Yeah, it's a heavy hitter.
I don't think it's that impactful compared to Social Security. I think Social Security is pretty big, even though we'll never get Social Security, and neither will people our parents' age either. But it was a big deal for 100 years. I think with this bill, I'm gonna be upset if I think they're already starting to curb who gets the stimmies. First of all, we should get $2,000 recurring payments every month. It's a one-time payment, but we live in America. We expect the least. So
yeah,
I'm just more so upset if they curb who gets it. So if dependents don't get the,
they're definitely not getting it. They're definitely not getting it.
But they're thinking about means testing it anyway, which is stupid, because if you means test it to a certain degree, then you're disadvantaging people that live in bigger cities who get paid more because the cost of living is higher. It's just overall
dependence is in the bill.
Dependence is right now. They may cut it.
Yeah, but
they may cut it.
That might be a part of the.
I think they're gonna have to choose.
Republican compromise.
Yeah, well, I think they're gonna have to choose whether it's, because right now it's a single $75,000, and then a combined $150,000.
Yeah.
If you're married, and then I think they're gonna trying to lower it down. The Republicans are to $50,000 single person. If you make over $50,000, you're not getting it. And then if you're married and you make $100,000, you're not getting it.
Yeah.
So
wait, what?
Yeah. if you file joint,
big city, they're just trying to make sure you don't.
yeah,
like,
you'd basically
I
don't
told
get
I told my parents not to file
You
joint.
voted Democrat, you're not gonna get it at all. If you're
I told my parents not to file jointly, but whatever.
They probably
They, but
Well, and that's why they're trying to do the budget reconciliation, because they don't even want to talk to the Republicans about it, because the Republicans aren't offering
no
a good
Republican's
solution.
gonna vote for this bill anyway.
Yeah,
so
no.
we might as well just do it. Like,
Yeah, no.
if you
yeah.
want to pass it, just do it through reconciliation and.
Yeah, and he filed it, and they voted on it today, and it's 50-49, so they're going to proceed forward with it. I just don't know exactly what's going to be in the bill. If it's going to actually be 2,000, if it's going to be 1,400, if those people who didn't get the 600 at the beginning, if they're getting the full 2,000, and if it's going to go to dependents and college students.
I doubt that.
I think
We just don't know.
I think best case
The
scenario,
rest of the
we
bill-
go to dependents and we get the
1,400. That's what I think.
I think
Yeah.
that's absolutely best case scenario.
the rest of the bill seems solid by American standards. And I say by American standards because our standards are pretty low.
Yeah.
Money to schools, could we give more? Yeah, but it's solid for money to schools. $25 billion for vaccination programs are huge, considering we're already vaccinating almost 1.5 million people a day. And so, if we give that money to vaccination programs, we're going to be vaccinating at an extremely quick rate.
Yeah.
So, that's big. Money for testing is big. We can test more people, have more drive-in testing. But yeah, so the money for the infrastructure to defeat COVID, that's probably going to be in the long term.
That'd probably be the best thing.
That's going to be the
in
biggest
bill.
part of the bill that helps us end this pandemic quicker. But in terms of direct payments, that's
Well, and see, and that's why they had to include something that was going to change over the next decade. So, for budget reconciliation, they have to have a big plan, because it has to change over the decade.
And that was minimum wage. Minimum
wage was that, yeah.
I think the original plan said in 2 or 3 years. 5 years is the modified plan, which is not
It's 4
great,
years.
but
It's 4 years.
it's I think
I don't
if
mind.
we
I don't mind.
didn't have if we didn't have progressive activism and progressive pressure, that would never even happen. We'd be at not maybe $8 to $9 an hour in 5 to 10 years. So I don't like that it's going to take 5 years, but I also
It sounds so horrible when you say that.
$8 or $9.
no, I'm serious.
Jesus
It makes me.
Christ.
I don't like that it's going to take 4 or 5 years, but it does make me appreciate the level to which the progressive movement has gone. How many steps forward progressive movement has taken the past 5 years.
I mean, not really. I mean, bro, that $15 minimum wage. We were talking about this. The progressive movement was talking about this in 2014. It's 7 years.
But that we had to
bro, by 2025, $15 right now that'll probably be the equivalent to $11.50 maybe.
Yeah.
Or if you're counting inflation.
We wouldn't have been at $10 an hour if it weren't for the progressive movement.
Doesn't matter. Who cares?
It takes
You gotta
time.
press the issue.
It takes time for certain ideas to hit the mainstream.
It does.
Progressive movement was saying
But the
it
$15 minimum wage has been mainstream though. It's been mainstream for
been
years.
mainstream for 3 or 4 years, and now
No, it's been mainstream long. It's been mainstream way longer than 3 or 4 years. It was mainstream when Bernie ran in 2016.
It wasn't that mainstream. Steve.
It was. If you look at the polls, it was mainstream. A majority of Americans agreed on raising the minimum
popular.
wage. That was a common thing.
It was popular, but it wasn't.
That was mainstream.
But it wasn't in the media that much.
Wasn't
Okay,
in
but
Like
in
right
the
now,
media,
since even a
Progressive-
lot of corporate.
my
Dems are
my
behind
point is,
$15 minimum
I'm not
wage.
congratulating.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think
now,
it's in the media.
once the corporate Dems get behind the $15 minimum
Yeah.
wage, then CNN and MSNBC will have more positive coverage over it.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the public.
Right.
He
the
said
public
mainstream.
is-
He said
yeah.
mainstream. Are you talking about mainstream media, or are you talking about mainstream the actual people?
we can talk.
Those are two different things.
We can talk about the actual people all we want, but at the end of the day, they're not the ones passing the bill. For me, what I'm looking at is, okay, the progressive movement.
Yeah, but they
I
actually elect
don't
these
care
people
about the
in.
Democrat. I'm not talking about the
If you put
Democrat
the pressure,
Party.
if the people put the pressure on the people that they actually elect, you actually might get something.
That's my point. People put pressure on the Democratic Party to actually come through with this. They're coming through with it late. However, that I'm saying there are a lot of steps forward taken for this movement, considering the fact that this, this even happening. The majority of the public agreed with it, but the majority of the public didn't believe it could even happen. And so,
I don't have a problem with the steps, because I actually do think when you're taking a step like, raising the minimum wage to a certain level, you do need a gradual increase. But I think 4 years is way too long. Like 2 years would have been fine.
it should
4 years literally makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. Like
the minimum wage should be at 23 an hour right now, and I think it should be higher. I don't like how long it's going to take. However, I'm not congratulating the Democrat Party. I'm congratulating the progressive movement for even getting to a point where we can get a $15 an hour minimum wage. Because 4 years ago, even though the majority of the public wanted it,
It
would have
did
been
seem like it was a possibility
policy.
at the time. That's
Our,
for sure.
yeah, our policymakers would have actually done it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. It's not what the public wants and what policymakers are going to do are two completely different things. And
I mean, I kind of agree.
and so if the public,
The only reason we didn't think it was gonna get passed was what happened. 2016, the Republicans had the Senate, the House, and the presidency.
Even
if
before
the Democrats in 2016 had the House, the Senate, and the presidency, I'm not saying that they would have passed it. I'm saying that it could have got passed.
We might have got
Even
if Hillary won, we might have got a $12 minimum.
Yeah, if Hillary won,
because that's what she ran on. She literally ran on.
Yeah, she ran on 12. We could have got 12. Could have got 12.
So,
but then that might have put a hindrance on the 15.
But like that's the deal, though. Even
That could have,
within
because
the
it
Democratic
would have been a
Party,
longer
though,
Yeah, that would have been
process.
longer. It might have been 10 years. 10 years out.
I mean, Joe
from
Biden's like the
2016
corporate
before
equivalent
we-
to like Hillary this year, and then in an election cycle later, that idea is so mainstream that he's running on it, which is partly, I think, the credit's due to the progressive movement for getting that idea kind of a little bit more mainstream.
Yeah.
even with healthcare, single payer healthcare was below 50% approval before Bernie ran in 2016. After Bernie ran, it was around 50. Now, after Bernie ran again in 2020, and after all these new progressives like AOC and Cory Bush are coming into office, single payer healthcare is at like 60%, and with the pandemic. So the progressive movement has swayed both public opinion and forced Democrats to do stuff like commit to climate plans. Like now they actually have to put money behind climate change relief, and they have to actually put money behind policies that are in like parts of the Green New Deal. Whereas like corporate Dems wouldn't have done that 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I think
Obama's whole climate deal wasn't about he wasn't saying jobs can be created with the climate.
I mean, eventually, corporate Dems would have done it though, because companies took it on themselves, like Amazon, Apple, Google. They all have these green energy plans in the future.
Blueprints.
Yeah, I mean, so eventually you're going to need some public funding towards it. So eventually the government would have moved that way. I don't think
they wouldn't have done it without. They wouldn't have done it to this degree without the progressive movement. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we've been Green New Deal. I mean, that's been in the air for a while. So yeah, I mean, that's definitely right.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But you love your corporate Dem, so it doesn't really matter.
I really don't know where this narrative came from.
This narrative came. You know where this narrative came from. I mean,
I actually don't.
You were basically praising Joe Biden before he got elected. Said you had about 5 things that you thought he was going to do. We said there's no way he's a corporate Dem. You said I'm gonna have faith. I think he's actually going to be more left than we actually going to give him credit for. And then he got in the office, and he did exactly what we thought he was going to do. And now we're just
we're gonna send $2,000 at the check immediately.
Yeah.
I said I have optimism because there's no reason for me to have to be pessimistic coming in. I'd rather be disappointed than be pessimistic for 2 or 3 months. That was.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not think that we were gonna have another stimulus package. I didn't. I thought that we were done.
I thought we'd have one. I didn't think it was going to be 1.9.
I didn't.
I thought it was going to be like another 500 billion or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be extremely low, just nothing to basically help.
And I'm if it wouldn't have been for Bernie on budget reconciliation, they would have never even thought of the idea.
Well, if he wasn't on the budget committee, I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
We wouldn't be looking at this bill probably.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't be looking at this bill, honestly.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
That's for sure.
We'd be looking at an $800 billion bipartisan with $600 payments.
Yeah, probably.
Or no payments.
Or no payments.
They're probably
Or no payments and straight just like relief for other things.
Or like $600 payments, but they're like hella means tested, and so like
Yeah,
barely
like-
anybody gets them.
Like you gotta be like
Yes, I wasn't really expecting them to, actually have something.
$40,000 or under.
$40,000 or under Pell Grant recipient
Seven-
with a small business.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, it only go into like 250,000 Americans. Oh,
Yeah, you can't make more than $3,000 a year.
You gotta be homeless.
You gotta be homeless, yeah.
and even then,
You can't,
if you're getting food stamps, you can't get it.
You can't eat more than 500 calories a day.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
no, that's true.
They'll spend more money in the budget bill, like tracking calories, than like actually giving the money to people.
Yeah, literally.
I think that's the craziest thing about food stamps. Like, I swear we spend more money on regulating how you can use your food stamps.
Then actually send out.
Then we
Food
actually
stamps?
do with like the actual amount of money
Yeah.
we send out.
It's actually an absurdly low amount of money we spend on food stamps.
Bro, like if you try to get like some food from a gas station with food stamps, like pre-prepared meals, you can get the stuff that they cook in the morning later in the day when it's cold, but you can't buy it when it's hot.
Wait, what?
What?
So like if you go in there and they have
Oh,
like and they have,
because you have to get all like the leftovers, basically from
you're not
whatever
allowed to buy
they have priorities.
hot meals.
Yeah, because like
But-
other
Oh, you
people-
gotta be, yeah.
So like if they made like I don't know corn dogs, like a gas station made corn dogs or something.
yeah, that just
like-
sits under the light
You
bulb all
get
day.
cold corn dogs at the end of the day with your food stamp, but you can't go in and get the hot ones.
Because
Whoa,
they put
that's
because they
Or
put
like donuts or something.
because in the bill
like you could get cold donuts.
Yeah.
because the provision is you can't buy hot food with
Yeah.
We actually just want to make
with food stamps. That
more
makes
people
sense.
feel as terrible
That's
as
terrible.
possible.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
That's awful.
It's
That's
literally just
so
trying
bad.
to, like,
So bad.
antagonize poor people.
No,
Like it's terrible.
there's actually no like economic reason behind that. It's
No,
just,
it's-
No, there's not.
Yeah, there's
There's
no.
not even an excuse. There's no
They can just do what
excuse
they
for
want.
it.
there's none at all. I think like you can't buy certain apples with food stamps.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't
certain
even
apples.
know that. That's so wild, bro.
I remember they're trying to regulate like buying sodas. Like people in Texas, Republicans in Texas, were trying to say that like you shouldn't go to buy sodas and energy drinks with food stamps.
I'm on board.
They were talking about
I'm on
they were
board.
like, they need these
Whoa,
people
whoa,
with food
whoa,
stamps
hold on,
need
hold
water
on.
to be
They might
hydrated.
have a point. What's the obesity rate in Texas?
Let's look it up. Let's look it up.
Let's look it up. This is important.
Texas is the only state where I'm like, okay, is the obesity rate being high is reasonable.
Now, if we were in Mississippi, this makes
Some of these
sense.
other states, I'm like, what? Your food is not good enough for your
Think about it.
obesity.
If you're getting food
Would you be in
stamps,
favor of a sugar activist?
I actually might be in favor of a sugar act in Mississippi. Bro, it's like half the population's obese.
Bro, the state of Mississippi needs to like ban.
No, there
soda.
actually needs to be like some strict regulations, bro. That's serious for
We have the
Mississippi.
10th highest
So it's
obesity.
30 to 35%.
30 to 35%.
I might be on board. I might be on board with
Bro,
this.
what's America's?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Colorado is the healthiest place to live.
It's the healthiest state.
Healthiest, yeah.
Healthiest place to live.
Healthiest state.
That'll get you healthy.
Your beloved Washington's up there. I guess they're just not eating in the rain and the cold.
Yeah.
I would think everybody in Colorado has munchies. They would eat a lot.
Bro, America's obesity rate is 42%.
Oh yeah, no, we're
The U.S. in general might need a sugar act.
Bro,
We actually might need to ban soda and energy drinks from all gas stations and restaurants and grocery stores.
Dude, people would riot over that shit, bro.
If they riot, then lock them up.
I don't
Oh my
care.
god.
And it needs to be like 25 to life if you buy sugary drinks.
We need to at least be under.
Bro,
We need to at least be under 35%.
we need mandatory.
It's not
30.
for too much.
30%.
Bro, if I were president, I'd have mandatory.
Wait, bro, do y'all remember when the Republicans were getting mad at Michelle Obama for making the food the school
lunches
food
healthier?
healthier?
Yes.
Like they were literally like
Wait,
super pissed.
The Republicans were?
Yes, they were pissed that she was changing.
She made the
She was
the
changing
lunches,
the school lunches
slightly
healthier. And it wasn't even crazy. She was like, "You gotta have like fruit.
You gotta
for, like,
have like
every
an apple.
Yeah, you
Like,
gotta have like
If a
fruit
kid's
for
gonna
like
eat
every
like
lunch,
if a kid's gonna eat like
Or a
chicken
banana.
fried steak, they need an apple with it. And everybody's like, oh my
or
god.
a banana, or like an orange or something.
They
Like,
took
it was
my
very
french fries,
like
like-
basic. It
Yeah.
wasn't like anything like crazy.
It was so funny.
It was like add some fruits
I
and add
remember
like
that
some
was like a huge
vegetables.
deal.
No, people, the Republicans were
was a huge
super
deal.
pissed. I was like, they're mad at somebody wanting people to eat healthier.
Bro,
I was like,
why would the
I was trying to process it, and then I realized
Taking away my goddamn potato chips.
taking away the goddamn traded tips and root beer.
Bro,
Tap daddy, grab a shotgun, grab a 12 gauge.
tech-
Nah, a sugar
That-
act, that
why
actually
not,
might
bro?
that actually might work though.
Oh,
Sugar
that's
act.
funny.
Bro, I learned so much about school lunches once I went from public school to Allen and then to boarding school. And then I realized what other countries did. Because I went to boarding school and like our lunches were actually like, they were solid and healthy and everything. And it was like real food. And I remember in public school that just wasn't the case. And I was like, man, in other countries, the public school lunches are literally just like my prep school lunches. And it made me think, like, man, we could actually spend some money on this and not have like a ridiculous level of childhood obesity. We could have people like, you know, with we could have kids with like solid hearts and, you know, good digestive systems
That'd be funny, but
instead of
No, but-
yeah.
Nah, the crazy thing about like Allen, like private school, is like it depends. It's like 1 year your food could be good,
And then next year,
Next
trash.
year,
it varies so much.
your food could be garbage.
Because it
That-
just depends on who
that-
our contract is with the catering.
Yeah, it depends on
Allen.
who you contracted with.
That's true for Allen. After Allen, I went to a private school with money, so our food.
Well, yeah, I mean, but they probably if you have money, you probably have a 3 to 5 year contract with one specific,
Yeah.
catering group. We didn't. We didn't have a lot of money, so we had to go a year by year basis. We didn't have enough money for a long
The
term
only people
contract.
we had for a long time was like basically until I got to 6th grade, we had Bucky's catering.
Look at the flu.
They literally the year
If
I
I'm being
come,
honest, that was the best tasting school.
All the green is minimal.
Zoe?
They probably weren't the healthiest.
Zoe's?
No. This is the flu.
What about it?
What is it?
It's all the green is minimal.
What do you mean?
Like basically like no
so
cases.
So they're saying, are we seeing like less?
We're seeing
flu
our
activity or something?
Well, because everybody's
all the green is minimal.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, so everybody's wearing
It's not-
masks and everybody's taking precautions. So it's we've had our best flu season that we've had
That just
in the
shows
past
you how- That
decade.
just shows you how contagious COVID is, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
These numbers
saying.
aren't going down like that. Like, and the flu is like we're
Hey,
actually
man.
like stopping.
Major's guy needs to
like,
get
limiting the spread of the
needs to
flu.
get the vaccinations up, bro. It needs to be 2 million a day.
2 million a
He's,
day.
he's done the bar too low. Like he's not inspiring confidence by saying like, oh, 1.5 million a day. Like
We literally
It's better than
here
that.
here in the Brazos County today was the first day that we had less than 100 for the first time in 2021.
Oh my god.
So we went with like
Pretty good. That's pretty
30
good.
straight
horrible.
days.
I remember. Jesus, man.
That's pretty good.
That's so bad.
30 straight days of 100 cases.
That's pretty good, bro.
Or
We're
like,
surviving COVID. Look at this. Look at these numbers. Aren't these numbers great?
It's worldwide. 2 million deaths. We're at
500,000 deaths.
yeah, but
Y'all remember when I said it was gonna be $500,000? $500,000. 500,000 deaths.
Yeah.
Y'all laughed me out the room.
no, yeah, no, I remember that. I did do
I didn't
that.
think I laughed you out the room.
Y'all laughed me out the room. I said
I think
there-
I agree with
Okay, so we had 114,000 cases, 3,632
when were you
deaths.
laughed out the room, Steve?
Huh?
When were you laughed out the room?
It
I'm
was.
pretty sure
I
I
mean,
agree
it
with
might.
that.
It might have been a podcast episode.
No.
I agree with that.
I know what you're talking about.
don't
You
know.
you said it in the group chat, in the group me, and Sam and Diego were laughing at you.
Oh.
There was more.
Yeah.
There was more.
Yeah.
There was
I
like
don't
4
even check the group.
Yeah.
There was
they were,
someone
like,
in there.
Well, I don't know.
Was there-
I don't think it was me. I don't
I
think
was
I
like,
did.
we're gonna have over 500,000 deaths.
Yeah.
I
There's
think
no
I said
way.
I think I said I don't think we're gonna have that, but I didn't say like
'Cause I remember
no way.
500K to like a mil was like my really rough projection, which is like a huge like variance. But I thought
Yeah.
it was going to be around.
Yeah, that. I don't think.
No, I think Steve said $1 mil to $2 mil, and then they literally they were laughing at him.
No, I said 1 million deaths is
Possible.
in the U.S. was very possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're looking at it now, I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I agree with you at the time. If you just do the math on it.
No.
Yeah, I mean we're averaging about 3.5 thousand deaths a day.
Jesus, man.
Oh, and the new variants are coming too.
Damn, dude, they're putting up Pat Mahomes stats. Jeez.
Literally.
3,500 deaths.
No, basically. So how many people died in 9/11? It was like 3,000, right?
Roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, so we're having a 9/11 every day.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Actually, worse than a 9/11 every day.
Yup.
It's crazy, bro. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Because we're 26 minutes in, but hey, it's all right. The Weeknd performing at the Super Bowl. He's releasing. What is he releasing? The Greatest Hits
He's really
album.
like a greatest hits album, yeah.
Yeah, best, all his best hits.
And he spent $7 million of his own money on this halftime show.
That is ridiculous.
So he's trying to make it crazy, dude.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, bro.
I'm definitely gonna be a few water shots in.
Yeah, definitely. You'll be hydrated.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very hydrated. Listen to this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
No, it's gonna be.
I can't wait. I can't wait. First of all, I mean, Pat Mahomes versus Tom Brady, and then halftime.
Yeah.
At the Weekend.
Yeah, that's just.
I mean,
No, it's gonna be a
can't
crazy.
ask for
It's gonna be a
much more than
crazy game.
it
It's gonna
can't
be
get any much better than
crazy at halftime.
It's gonna be insane.
There's actually gonna be people there. Like they'll have fans there.
Yeah, it's Tampa, so I think it'll probably be like 25% capacity. Probably,
Yeah.
I'm thinking 25%, 30, because they want people there for the halftime show anyway.
Yeah, I think they said they were gonna have like 50,000 people there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was about to say,
I was gonna-
Unless Governor
I was-
DeSantis has like a trick up his sleeve or something.
No,
like
unless
No, I
like
think-
the
I think
unless,
there was
like
gonna be,
the
like-
FBI is like not working anymore. I don't think they could have 50,000 people.
I think it would be like
DeSantis-
15,000.
I'm not putting it
DeSantis
past
is
Florida though. We're laughing though. Florida might pull.
Yeah,
some
Florida
dumb
might
shit
do
like
that.
though.
They might.
DeSantis made.
And the NFL's not gonna say no to it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the last game.
So
They're just
they
gonna
they
do
can
it
have
all
they
out.
can have like state troopers guarding the
Yeah,
entrances.
It'd
So-
be like a civil war. Like you'd have Florida
state police
like
versus
standing
the
off
federal-
at the FBI. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they could happen. No, that could happen. We're laughing.
Have a
but
standoff outside the Super Bowl.
We've seen Florida do crazier things.
DeSantis is like yelling into a megaphone. We're gonna have 75% capacity. You got all these people in Florida cheering.
No, he's not gonna say no. Just don't. Nah. Here's the fun thing. Don't say anything. So everybody that orders the tickets, they just come in. And so then on TV they're just like wow, the stadium looks packed. Like,
yeah,
So then like the FBI doesn't have time to get there.
they don't have time to like.
Or even if they
figure it
do, they get there at third, fourth quarter. They're gonna just let it ride out.
Oh, 22,000 fans will attend Super Bowl,
So that's about
including
25%.
7,500 vaccinated healthcare workers.
That's about
Yeah, that's
25%.
25%. If that.
It's gonna.
Well, what does Tampa's stadium hold?
Probably like 80.
out. Probably like.
No,
Usually
Florida.
stadiums hold around 80, 75. 80.
No, in Florida, they may try and push those numbers up.
They might.
DeSantis may be like, we have to get 50%
65,000.
capacity.
So that's even.
Bro, that's almost a third capacity.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
almost a third. Oh god. You said 25?
Yeah, 22,000.
Oh, 22. Yeah,
It's literally a third capacity.
That's about 34%.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
I'm really hoping ACL is gonna be on. I really hope
Bro, I just want to see the lineup. I know the lineup's gonna be insane.
the lineup, dude. Oh my god.
First big festival.
No, like I'm buying my ticket like as soon as I like
Okay.
see that it goes on sale.
Bro, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, kids are gonna love this. Drake might actually come to ACL.
He might.
Dude, if Drake goes to ACL
He's dropping the album, so
Unless he could cry.
Oh,
I might cry.
I'll fly. ACLs during my fall break. If it's a second weekend at ACLs during my fall break, I will fly down.
Yeah.
Do it,
no,
bro.
Now we gotta do that.
it's gonna be up. We're gonna be going crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
ACLs get I'm buying
And like COVID should be over in August.
Marijuana might be legalized.
So in October it should.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, hey, look, you might be on something.
Oh, dude, no,
You might be on something.
they might be doing that, dude.
I don't participate in that.
Right? Yeah, me
yeah,
either. Yeah, I was just saying for like other people
For other
who don't
people
bias.
that-
Yeah.
We're just saying for like locking up people that shouldn't be locked
These
up.
people that are on
Right.
the festival just trying to
Yeah,
have a good
people.
time.
You should go to ACL and be locked up just because you are around other people that were doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're just there for the vibes. Like you shouldn't.
And people are gonna do it anyways. So.
Yeah, you can't stop
There's
anybody
no
from
stopping
doing
it.
whatever.
The
they
whole, literally, if you're at ACL, the whole air smells like weed.
Yeah, it's literally
You
everywhere.
get like a whiff of weed.
I don't want to be locked up for secondhand smoke.
Second or third hand.
Who always talks about secondhand smoke?
Diego.
Diego, it was Diego. He literally always
like-
talked
he was
about
like-
it, bro.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he was like, man, I can't be around the marijuana smoke. I get secondhand. then I can't drive. So he said.
Oh my god.
Bro, my thing is, how does College Station Police Department have THC tests but not breathalyzers?
Because we don't care. Because we
Wait, do
don't
they
care
actually have those?
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
They have
What?
THC testing kits. Like on deck.
Bro, I didn't even think those like.
They do not have breathalyzers.
But they don't really
they don't have
use. They
breathalyzer.
don't. I don't think they use those THC tests.
Yeah, I was like,
Unless they smell weed in your car.
Well,
yeah, I'm listening.
Something like that.
Or yeah.
Or if they suspect that you're, yeah,
Well, you
I
don't
don't
have to agree to the test.
yeah.
So,
It's still wild that they don't have breathalyzers.
but they don't care. They don't care. Well, we don't care about drunk driving. Like Texas in general doesn't care about drunk
Well,
driving.
College Station definitely don't care about Texas as a whole.
Yeah,
They don't
they-
care
they-
about
yeah.
drunk driving.
No
Bro,
way.
we
Yeah.
got daiquiri barns, like
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, like
we're encouraging drinking and driving.
yeah.
Yeah,
Tomorrow,
no, like,
like,
we-
we could go to a daiquiri bar tomorrow, pick up some drinks,
Yeah.
and get a straw and start drinking and driving. Literally,
Yeah, do you know,
pick it up.
yeah, do you know Greg Abbott? So, like, whenever COVID hit, he did the to-go alcohol,
Yeah.
right? And
That was, like, one
they,
of the first
they
things he
loved
did.
it. Everybody loved it, so he kept it because the alcohol sales, like, went up. So they were like, oh, we're going to keep it. We're going to make it an actual law. And they voted in that fast.
I think Texas and Louisiana are the only places I've ever heard of where you're allowed to drink and drive, but you just can't be drunk while you're driving. And that's literally the
Makes no
law.
It makes no sense.
like you can drink, and as long as the shots don't hit before you get home, and as long as the alcohol is not absorbed into your body by the time you get home, you're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
I tell people in other places this all the time, and they are so confused. Like, because in a lot of other states, like up here in Wisconsin, you can't have open liquor in your car. Like, if you have a wine bottle in the trunk and it's like not closed, you can get in trouble for that. And like up north, but you go down south, and you can literally drink and drive. That's insane.
Nah, that's lit.
Yeah, we're like, man, stop the street. We haven't had a death on Texas highways. We haven't had a day without a death on Texas highways in like however many years. Like, it's been like
Yeah,
years
dude.
since we've had a day without deaths on Texas highways.
That's crazy. And you know what's even like crazier is that like they talk about, like, everybody talks about how marijuana is so bad and like we shouldn't do it, and people shouldn't be allowed to drive on it, and people shouldn't be allowed to smoke it. But it's like, you get drunk and you can do whatever you want on the road, and that kills more people. But it's okay if it's that.
If
it's alcohol, then it's fine.
Did Colorado see like no increase in their like DUI rates like after they legalized weed? Like,
I think yeah.
I think they didn't see like an increase in DUI rates or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
And car accidents or something.
like North Dakota legalized it, bro.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, North Dakota recreational and medical. Arizona recreational and medical.
North Dakota should just decriminalize all drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
I was about to say who.
come on, bro.
Who's doing
People, yeah, you're like just about what North
I don't
Dakota
think
is.
I don't think the North Dakota police are looking for drug.
I'm gonna look
dealers,
that up
to
actually.
be honest.
What?
DUI rates in Colorado since legalization.
No, Texas is hilarious. like I say hilarious, it's kind of somber, but like it's the combination of people already drive wild and like to race, and then you add
the big
alcohol.
trucks.
Like I swear, one of my friends who goes to Baylor, he almost died going 80 on a side street racing.
No, they definitely went up.
It increased 151% related traffic deaths.
I was about to say, I don't know. And it's like, I don't even know if that's true or not,
Bro, I was getting that from Kyle, bro. I don't know.
No, it wasn't DUIs. There was a decrease in alcohol related deaths. DUIs. Not actual.
Well, I guess if you,
Well, DWI.
yeah.
There's
Because they stopped doing the distinction between DUIs and DWIs like a few years ago, I think, right? Like they just consider everything a DUI. Like I don't see DWIs anymore.
Yo, Colorado.
I thought they like lumped it into one.
There's still
Just call
DWIs.
Colorado Task Force conducted 144 investigations of black market marijuana in Colorado, resulting in 7.3 tons of marijuana seized.
Sounds like a lot.
See, that's why we need all the states to legalize, bro. Cut the black market out.
Violent crime increased 18.6%.
And property crime increased 8.3% in Colorado since 2013.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I don't know,
Jesus,
man.
Everything just got like way stronger.
As of June 2017, there were 491 retail marijuana stores in the state of Colorado compared to 392 Starbucks, 208 McDonald's.
Jesus, man.
People love their weed up there, man.
Oh my god.
Doubled the amount of McDonald's there for
If
dispensaries.
you're doubling McDonald's, then you're doing something right.
Yeah. Oh, man. My thing is everybody does it anyways. You get what I'm saying? I think people would be more free
Not
with it
everybody.
if it
Not
was
everybody.
legalized.
Not everybody.
I don't know about everybody.
A lot of people.
A lot of people. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Well, I'm talking about people who smoke weed. I'm just talking about people who smoke like regularly.
Well, yeah.
Everyone who smokes weed.
Wait, what?
No,
Yeah, he said everybody.
no, I'm talking about like, okay, so if you were to sit down, I actually want to see a study of this though, like updated, like right now. Like out of 10, I guess like college students would do our age probably.
Yeah.
Between the age of 18 and 24, say, whatever. Because that's usually what the age range is. I would say probably more than half would be, out of those 10, it would be more than half of those people have like regularly smoke marijuana.
38% college students.
38%
It's, yeah.
of all college students? Like across the nation?
I don't know if it's
43%.
US.
43% age 19 to 22 full-time college students reported using marijuana sometime in the last 12 months. 25% reported using marijuana at least once in the last 30 days. Yeah, it's not as high as you think.
Yeah. There's a lot of alcoholics in college.
Yeah, no, there's definitely more alcoholics for sure. 100%.
Honestly, I'd rather. I want to see the. I want to see the study on coke
Yeah.
for college. That's bad, bro.
No, no, that's crazy.
You don't understand how much people actually do coke.
Is it? I know that's like
on a
a.
regular.
It's
like
definitely more than
it's a-
marijuana.
What?
It
No,
might
it's not.
be.
No,
it's
No
not.
way.
I think it might be, dude.
It's not. It's not 25%.
Like you never,
Actually, I
like
don't
you
know.
never
Wait a
think
minute.
you never think it, bro. But
Yeah,
like,
I don't
there's a
know.
lot of people who do that.
Because 25%. Well, it might not be necessarily that.
Also, people lie, bro. It's not like you have to freaking say yes on these freaking things.
Yeah,
like,
no. I think
people
honestly,
definitely lie, bro. Like,
Or like guesstimate like an honest percent. Like I think like
I think like 15%. The college.
15%. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
It depends on the school
I was
too.
gonna
'cause
say, like,
It does depend on
I was gonna
school,
say, like,
but like if we average it out, I think
I think
it'd
probably
be
40% of 40% of college kids probably smoke weed. Like not just like have in the past 12 months, but like
but I actually do. Yeah.
Regularly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
40% is probably like a pretty realistic. 35-40% probably.
No, the
Could be a
coke
little less
stuff.
though. Regular use though.
Yeah.
The coke stuff is crazy though, because like
It's more than you think.
certain schools
Really?
it doesn't.
Yes.
How can it be like higher?
It's
Like
very-
how can it even be close to?
Cocaine use highest among college students. Well, okay, there we go.
Yeah, no, dude. A lot of people do it because like people just do it like at like parties, clubs. Like there's a lot of shit like that. Like,
Bro, I was at NYU with my friend, and we'd walk into random rooms, and people were just doing coke.
yeah,
Random. And then we walk, and then NYU's like near Wall Street. It's like a mile or a half mile down. So we look out through the window.
Yeah, no. I've
You
seen,
see, like,
I've seen
Wall
people
Street
do coke at
investors.
Northgate.
Trying to meet up with their coke dealers.
People were doing
Yeah.
coke. People were
I
doing
didn't
coke.
see that. I
Wait,
never
what
saw that?
People were doing coke. People were doing coke. They're doing coke in
Northgate.
Northgate. Yeah,
Yes, I've seen it.
in social bathrooms.
I've seen it. I've seen it like twice.
Foundation,
I've never seen
Icon. There's I've seen it everywhere.
They're doing
bro.
coke, bro. People were doing coke.
That's wild.
Coke.
Yes, they love it. Okay, it said
I
there
mean,
was a spike
that's one thing
in 2014. It was about 5%
You
of people were
couldn't
doing
pay
coke.
me. You could not pay me
Ages
to do coke.
of 18 to 23.
In 2014.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely 7 years. I would say it's probably around 8 or 9. Yeah.
Coke is just scary, bro. Like you can't pay me to coke. Just,
Well, never take an Adderall. I mean, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
It is.
I don't think that's the case.
I think okay, listen, I think for people who have ADHD and ADD, it doesn't affect them as much as it does with, obviously with people without it. But like people without it, it's definitely the same type of stimulation, I think.
My thing is like coke could kill you. Like I'm not trying to.
ODing on Adderall kid.
Yeah, you can OD on Adderall.
I've never taken Adderall.
Yeah.
I've never done like I don't do anything like I'm. In terms of non-natural stuff like synthetic stuff, I'm not doing that. If I don't have to. I don't even like taking painkillers.
Yeah.
I hate painkillers.
Yeah, no, honestly, I try to stay away from like all medication as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to take ADHD, but I don't take my ADHD medicine. Like I don't take my Adderall every day. I would die if I took it every day.
You just get some water and some prune juice.
Yeah, so I try to like not take it I only take it when I really, really need it.
Yeah, man. Man-made substances.
I would never be able
Not
to
the
take
way.
that every day. That'd be so crazy.
No, it would be horrible. Like honestly, like
And you got like, what do you have, like extended relief?
yeah, I have extended release.
Yeah, I know.
Those aren't as
Mm-hmm.
like
I can't.
Yeah, those aren't as extreme as like
those aren't
instant
so
release.
high. The instant releases are like
But even then, like that much, like it gives me exactly what I need.
yeah.
But like I took I think I'm at 25 right now. I took 30. I thought I was gonna die, bro.
Really.
Like I was like it was bad, dude. Like coming down off of it is just horrible. Like I always feel super sick when I come down off of it.
Yeah, you can't sleep.
Yeah, can't freaking sleep.
That's the worst part.
Yeah, you can't sleep.
Yeah,
You'd be exhausted. You can't sleep.
You be exhausted, can't sleep, and you don't want to eat.
Just sitting there with your eyes open. Like,
It's literally
Yeah.
like, you literally.
you're literally
it's
like
just terrible.
No, you
Yeah.
literally feel like a crackhead.
Yeah, no,
it
you
just
do.
destroys your body.
Mhm.
Like it destroys you, but yeah, no.
And
Hey,
you're
man.
dehydrated.
Viewers out there,
No matter how much
stay
water
away
you drink.
from prescription drugs.
yeah. Stay away from that stuff.
All that stuff, man. Drink some water, get some
Yeah.
pineapples, eat your vegetables. That's all you need, man.
Yeah, I really wish I didn't need it. I really do. And it's weird because like my ADHD has gotten like worse like since I've like just grown up. Like it's been getting worse.
Has it got worse since you got prescribed it?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're gonna be done, but
Yeah.
that's a good episode back.
Good episode back. Cover some stuff.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Watch Super Bowl this weekend. The
Yep.
weekend's gonna have some crazy halftime performance, so that'd be good. Be on the lookout for the Stimmy. Hopefully we get it, and
Probably not.
hopefully dependent and college students get it as well.
I don't know.
Because they've got left out.
I'm not
I'm not optimistic about it.
I'm not optimistic, to be honest.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
All right. GG's.